The state of Colorado has a lot riding on the $26 billion aid bill that's currently in the House. If this isn't passed, Democratic Governor Bill Ritter says he'll have to make $211 million worth of cuts immediately. National Education Association says the bill could save 2,600 teaching jobs in that state. Governor Ritter joins us live this morning from Denver. Good morning to you, Governor. There's a lot we've just said riding on passage of this today. What will this $26 billion do for Colorado?
Well, included in that $26 billion is an extension of a thing called the FMAP change. It was part of the Recovery Act. FMAP is an acronym for the Federal Medicaid Assistance Percentage. The state and the federal government usually split that 50-50, but the federal government in the downturn has picked up more, 61%, to the state's 39%. That change has relieved the state's budgets of this pressure, and there was an extension coming for 6 months, January 1 to June the 30th. That extension means $211 million to the state of Colorado. If the extension doesn't happen, then I have to keep a balanced budget as the governor of the state, which means I'm going to have to make cuts, and they're likely to come in arenas like higher education or K through 12 education.
You've said that in the past. This is, of course, a difficult thing to do to cut jobs in any sector, but given that it's an election year, given the historic support among unions, among teachers' unions and public servants for the Democratic Party, that's got to be an even tougher sell. Where else are you looking to cut?
Well, in Colorado, I mean, you need to understand, first of all, that in this present fiscal year, we've already closed a $1.1 billion shortfall. So this would be another $212 million on top of that shortfall we've closed. And 97% of our budget are in 5 areas: public safety, health services, human services, higher education, and K through 12. Those 5 arenas. So you can't do this on the backs of prison. They're caseload driven. So quite frankly, are human services and health care. And so that leaves you with higher education and K through 12 that are really the most vulnerable to cuts in an arena like, or an environment like we face today.
Now, one of the controversies surrounding this bill is what it would do in terms of adding to the deficit or not. One of the provisions to help pay for this extension would eliminate food stamp benefits that were enacted last year. And it would also do away with some of the foreign tax credits to help multinationals reduce their taxes. So there will be a cost. Talk to me about what the food stamp elimination would do.
Well, a couple of things. This bill is fully offset, and that was really important to getting the 61 votes in the United States Senate to avoid cloture. And so when we say fully offset, they looked at other things that were planned expenditures that Congress had already put in place, and then they said we're going to take those expenditures back, or we're going to do other things that might have somehow decreased revenue that will increase revenue. And that's the foreign tax credit, where the relieving people of that will actually increase revenue. But the food stamp, it's a program that was to expire in 2015. It's going to expire earlier, and with that earlier expiration, then it fully offsets the amount of money that is going to be expended in this extenders bill. So understand, this is the kind of thing that we've had to do as governors across the country. Painful cuts, unenviable choices.